Yo, what's up guys, I'm back with a review here. This time we have this 96 rated Rasmus Hojland review. Now, I was looking enough to get him out of the Make Your Mark Team 2 SBC, I think it was. And I thought, this card's going to be a very, very good card, so I might as well use him. So, he's 6'3", got a medium high work, which is really weird for an attacker. 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, it's really nice. Now, on auto position, you can play the striker and the centre forward, so not much variety, but that's okay. On stats, got the 97 pace, 93 shooting, got the 86 passing, the 91 dribbling, and also the 92 physical. Now, playstyle wise, he has a few really, really nice ones. So he has finesse plus, he has power shot plus, he also has chip shot plus, and he also has rapid plus. Now, normal ones, he also has technical, quick step, flair, and also first touch. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does mean lots to my channel. Now, I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you after positive negatives, and peace. So, on to my first card. Now, if you don't know how to segment works, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't do, just so you're utilising the card as best as possible. Now, first means that 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Now, 5-star weak foot is very, very nice. The clinicality of this card in and around the box with that finesse plus is absolutely insane. Very, very good finisher, especially if you're using the power shot and the finesses. Both really, really good attributes to have. Now, the 5-star skills for me, personally, I don't think they're needed. I feel like a 4-star would be just fine, or even a 3-star. He's a little bit clunky to be using skills, and I'll get onto that more when we're on about the dribbling attributes. But 5-star skills for me, I don't really think are needed. He has pulled off a few in the clips you can see, and they did come off quite nicely, but you do need to keep it quite sweet and simple for it to work. Now, the pace for me, when utilising them step overs, he is very, very fast. Don't get that twisted. He's got rapid, he's got quick step. Where you do step overs, he's 6'3", he's going to absolutely take off like a rocket, and these centre-backs are not going to have a chance of catching him. Now, like I just talked about, power shot plus, finesse shot plus, both really nice ones. Chip, in my opinion, is useless, but very, very clinical in and around the box on both feet, so you don't have any issues with that when he gets through on goal. Now, the passing for me, so the short pass is the only one that's really good at this. All the rest are a little bit average, and again, no playstyle, so you do need to be careful of that. But he can do the simple hold-up play where he can do the simple 1-2 passing, but other than that, I wouldn't bother really. Now, this is my problem with this card. Everything's rosy and good with his pace, with his shooting, the physicals for me, the dribbling for me just doesn't feel right. He's got technical, so he shouldn't really feel like this, but he feels like he's about 6'9". He does not move very well around the box at all. And obviously, when you're as a good player, when you're trying to create space without using step overs, because they'll read that if you do that too much, he does struggle quite badly, and I was getting quite frustrated with him because then he has Colin Warney next to him, which is only an inch smaller, and absolutely moving so much nicer than him. So there's a little bit of an annoyance about this card, because everything else really is quite solid about him. So I'm just a little bit annoyed that he doesn't really feel as agile cards at all. Now, physicals me. He's got 97 jumping, 99 head accuracy at 6'3". Really nice attributes to have. Very good in the air. I wish he had aerial plus instead of that chip shot. That would make him even better. But with that being said, you can't ask for everything. The stamina is decent. The strength is very good. Strength and ballad combo on this card are really nice. He won't get pushed off easily. That is a main attribute about him. Now, another dislike I have about him is the fact that he's medium high. It allowed him sometimes, or disallowed, sorry, to like not really be the furthest man forward, and I had him as the main striker in the 4-3-2-1. So you want him to be the furthest man forward to receive the balls and play it off someone else or utilise them step overs. So he was coming back a little bit too much for my liking, even with instructions on, and being very similar level to the left and the right one. So it's a little bit frustrating to me to have that work rate. But with that being said, he can get around that if you just keep him forward as best as possible. So, on to my overall scores now. If you don't know how this segment works, I pretty much rank each individual stat, a score out of 10, and I also give them an overall score and a value for coin, just so you get a little bit more in detail on the card. Now, first is going to be the pace. I'm going to give the pace a 9 out of 10. Rapid plus quick step, really good actual pace attribute. Overall, very solid. I don't think he's one of the fastest cards in the game, but like I said, if you do utilise them step overs, he could definitely be very effective with them. Now, the finishing for me, I'm going to give it 9.5 out of 10. Very good. Power shot plus is really nice. Finesse shot plus is really nice. That 5-star weave for. The actual finishing itself is very decent in this card. Generally, like I said, it's not really the shooting this issue. He's very clinical when he does get into these positions. Now, the passing for me, overall, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. The short pass is the only redeeming factor about it. He's got no playstyles like I've already talked about. And again, the actual passing attributes themselves for this stage of the game aren't amazing. You do want more long passing. You do want more vision than that. Now, the dribbling for me, I'm going to give the dribbling a 6 out of 10, and that is being generous, to be honest. He doesn't really move nicely at all. I don't know what it is about this card. Maybe it's body type, but he just doesn't really particularly feel like he can move as well as other cards like Colin Warney, like I've already mentioned. He just feels a little bit stiff, is what I will say. Now, the physicals for me, I'm going to give the physicals I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. The only thing that would make it better for me is maybe like an aerial plus or maybe a little bit more stamina. But overall, it's very solid. That stamina. Just really wish you had the aerial plus instead of chip shot instead. Now, overall score and value of coin. So overall score for me, then I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a good card, don't get me wrong. I don't really think he's that amazing. I think there's definitely better cards out there. And I don't really feel like he's going to be that meta. Obviously, the big strikers this year are quite in the meta, but he's got no aerial plus. He's not really the most agile. Honestly, I'd much rather Hojland for twisting and turning. He just doesn't really feel that great for it. But value of coins, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. He is still usable with that finishing, with that pace, but overall, I just think there's so many better options out there. But those are all my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. Like I said at the start, it really does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see any reviews in particular, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, I'm not Bates and which I'll try and get around to doing the review as best as possible, but I can't promise anything. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.